Alright, what's going on, guys? Boss on here, and today I have a story time. And yes, not most of the time, but sometimes my brain will just pop out of nowhere and tell me, hey, remember this time where blah blah blah, and I'll be able to tell a story time. And today I have a story in which there was a time where I believed that my dad actually fought aliens and he went on a space mission. But yeah, that sounds kind of strange, and I don't think that really exists. I mean, it could in the future, or whatever, I don't know. But yeah, that's a story that we're going to be talking about today. I think you guys might be interested in with this one, so grab your snacks, whatever you need to get ready for a story time, and let's get into it.
Advice for you get there now. Get it jumping, I'm just trying to get some hands up. I've been thinking, yeah, my mind is pretty jammed up. No, I'm immature, but
So at the time this all happened was, I think I was 9 or 8 years old, somewhere between those ages. But at the time I liked using water guns. I liked playing with those toys, and sometimes during pool parties I would bring my own water guns and we would have like a Nerf war. But instead of doing a Nerf war, we would do a water gun fight. And there's this one time where I was shopping with my mom and I saw a water gun that I wanted to buy, but I was able to have enough money because I saved so much. I don't think I spend like for a month, but I was able to get the toy. It was $15 and I only had like $15 in my bank account, so I bought it. And so until that day, I played with it every single time. Like, I had fun. Like, I would load water into the gun and it's just like shoot and like pretend there's targets on the walls in the shower. However, things changed as one day when I was about to go into the shower to play with my water toy, I looked to see where my Nerf gun is. Not Nerf gun, but water gun. And I don't see it. So I was like, where is this? Where is my precious water gun that I paid so much money for, quote unquote? Usually, where I keep my water toys is in this giant crate next to the bathtub, and in this bathtub is where I keep my toy Nerf guns. So why do we keep saying Nerf gun, water gun? And I went to my mom to see, hey, do you know where my water gun is? And so my mom says, oh, your dad has it for some reason. I don't know why he's taking it. And so I look and I see dad getting ready to go as he has a suitcase and my water Nerf gun. And so I explained to dad, hey, it's not really okay for you to take my water gun because I like it so much. Not only that, but I paid for it. And then my dad goes to tell me, oh, I didn't tell you this, but I'm actually going on a space mission to fight aliens. And at first I was like, are you out of your mind? Because obviously, I don't think that's an option because you literally work for a coding class, not fighting and going out of outer space to fight aliens. You're not an astronaut. But then I told my dad, well, is this actually true that you're going to fight aliens? Because obviously, since my dad is a parent, I would obviously believe my dad if this was true. And my dad says, yes, and honest, this is actually true, and that there's a space mission that I was directed from my boss and I need to go do. So now that I know my dad's trust, I now genuinely believe that my dad was actually going to fight aliens. And he told me, I need to use your water gun in order to kill the aliens because apparently for some reason they are weak against water. So I was like, oh yeah, go ahead, because then you'll be known as a national hero on planet Earth. So my dad takes the stuff, he opens the front door and he starts going to his car, and then he drives off to his workplace, quote unquote, the space station. And for the next week, I don't see my dad. I don't know where he went, but all I know is that I actually believe that my dad left Earth and went to the space station. Well, went to space and entered the space station so that he can work with the other astronaut soldier guys, whatever, to defeat aliens. That's just what I genuinely believed in the first place as a little kid. But obviously, spoiler alert, things don't actually go well. So 1 week goes by and I come back from school, and 1 hour goes by and I see my dad coming back from the doorway. And it appears that my dad has finally completed his quote unquote space mission. And so I told my dad, yo, it's been a while. How has it been going? And my dad says, oh, it's been going good. And we talked for a little bit. And I looked to see if he had my water gun. But guess what? It's missing. And I told my dad, hey, where's my water gun? I thought you said you would give me back when you're done with your space mission. And so he explains of how he accidentally forgot to bring it back, and that he left it at his workplace, and it's in the actual space station. And it would take at least another week for him to get there and another week to get back. In which at first I didn't believe him. I was like, are you serious? Couldn't it just take you a few days? It doesn't take that long to get into space anyways. And then my dad says, well, no can do. You're just gonna have to wait. And I was like, whatever. So a week goes by, and I kind of remember this whole entire thing. And so I go to talk to my dad about, hey, remember of what happened yesterday, blah, blah, blah. He said, oh, remember when I told you that was going to fight aliens? And I said, well, yeah, what about that? And he told me the absolute breaking heart truth. I thought my dad was gonna be a national hero, and on the next thing I would see on the news on CNN is my dad getting a gold medal for being the most historic figure on the planet. But what happened is instead was that instead of going and fighting space aliens, he actually had to go somewhere for a week so then he can get a bonus pay for his work. But not only that, but he took the water gun so then he can donate to the children's hospital, which, hey, I understand that you want to donate to the children's hospital so then the children can have something to play with. But it's literally my money. I'm pretty sure little kid me wouldn't want to do that. I mean, I would probably do that concerning I don't play with those type of toys anymore. But I was mad. But of course, I couldn't do anything because then my parents would get mad at me as well, so I shut my mouth. But yeah, that was a time where I was lied to about my dad fighting aliens. But I hope you guys enjoy this story. I know this was kind of short, but some stories I post here on the channel are mostly short, but sometimes they're long. But this one just happens to be short. But something I would really appreciate if you guys can press a like button on this video. But if you don't press a like button on this video, then you'll be abducted by aliens. And you don't want that to happen, so press the like button. But on another note, hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.